I believe it's spinning here for 1 second. It says we're live. Say hi, Julie.
Hey, everybody. How are you?
So I've got Julie Richardson here. We had a little technical difficulties, but you know what? We found a workaround. You know what they say about us Gen Xers slash baby boomers, Julie? We can figure anything out.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting a new computer, I can tell you that.
Well, you know what? Real estate veterans like us who've been around for as long as we have, we don't always have to have technology figured out, but isn't it great when it works?
Oh, it's great when it works.
So, Julie, you've been in real estate how long now? How many years?
I have been in real estate for 14 years. When I moved down here to the Mid-Ohio Valley is when I got licensed in real estate. So that was 14 years ago. And I was new to the area, new to the industry. And my first year actually in real estate, I had our second baby. So she turns 13 tomorrow. But, you know, it was a great business move for me getting into real estate 14 years ago. And that very first year, I actually sold $1 million worth of real estate, new to the industry, you know.
Out of the Mid-Ohio Valley, no less. That's booming down there back in 05. 06 did you start or 05?
That's when I started, yep.
So you got in right before the crash, and then you survived the crash when a lot of agents didn't.
I did. And I'll tell you, I've got a 4-year degree from Clarion University in Pennsylvania. And so with that degree, then I went back to Hondros College and took my broker courses. So I had enough transactions plus my degree in education that I could go for my broker's license already years into the business. So I did that. And then after I got broker's license in both states, I'm licensed in Ohio and in West Virginia, and I have my licenses in both states. I went to work for an independent, and I was with them for 10 years in the Mid-Ohio Valley as their Ohio broker and their West Virginia associate broker. And then I just made a huge switch here in February to EXP Realty.
I got to tell you, Stacy and I are so excited to have you be part of our EXP family. We love the fact growing all across the country, but especially finding veterans like you who've had so much success, and you're just a joy to be around. You're a lot of fun. Your clients are really lucky to have you. I love the fact that you survived. There's so many agents who've gotten in after the crash, and you know, getting in after the crash really is not the same as getting in before and surviving it. You did great. Your husband also is an entrepreneur, right? He runs a business too, doesn't he?
Yep. We've got Q Wagon Barbecue right here in the valley as well. Yep.
Well, he's going to be my best friend when I get down. Q Wagon Barbecue. How many different types of barbecue is he doing?
He does beef brisket, pork butt, smoked chicken, and then he has a variety of sides that he does. We have a food truck and then a food trailer, and he does tons of catering. And of course, with the COVID, that stuff had to all get put on hold. But yeah, it's been a huge business, really grown fast in 5 years. So we're grateful, very grateful.
So you guys are mainstays down there in the Mid-Ohio Valley. For people who are watching this who don't know where that is, that's Marietta, Parkersburg, Marietta, Ohio, Parkersburg, West Virginia, Vienna, Belpre, all those little areas down around there. And you're licensed in both, not just an agent, but a broker. Right.
Yep. And I go about 8 to 10 counties between Ohio and West Virginia. I live in Washington County. I just neighbor Athens County. I mean, in Morgan County, I've already sold one up there this year. And I 8 to 10 counties between both states.
And you're getting ready actually to have a huge closing coming up this in a week or two, right? Didn't you do some land?
Yeah, I have another big closing coming up. It just got scheduled this morning. I had 5 that closed in April, so during all the quarantine and stuff. So yeah, it was a big month. April was a big month.
Julie, when everybody else decided they would just shut down and forget about the spring market, you went after it safely, kept your clients safe, but helped them do what's the most important financial transaction in their life. So congrats, 5 deals in April when a lot of agents weren't doing any. So great job on that. Super proud of everything you've done. So you do land deals, you represent buyers, you represent sellers. Is that right?
Absolutely. Yep. Yep. In fact, the closing I have coming up in 2 weeks is raw lands. I do residential, close to commercial building in April.
Was that an apartment complex, Julie? Was that what that was? Okay.
Yes, 6 units in Parkersburg, West Virginia. Vienna, West Virginia.
Great. Well, you were awesome on that. Well, let me ask you this question. So you were with one broker for over a decade. What did you love about EXP that made you make the move here to EXP? What did you love about it?
Well, so many things. I really don't know where to start. The growth, the vision that EXP has. I needed to get out of the stagnant feeling. Just it's so exciting now again. It's just so much fun. People share. And they train and they teach and they welcome you. They want you to learn. They want you to know. And that was really key. I remember something back 14 years ago when I started. And I was eager beaver, And I was at a sales meeting and someone was saying about how they got this listing. Their new listing. And I, of course, green, asked, well, how did you do that? And the heads rolled and turned at me like, you're not supposed to ask that question. And I never forgot that. But, with EXP, it's like they want you, they want you plugging in. You can hop on any kind of training calls. There's like 40 hours a week, I think, probably more right now with the COVID. But like 40 hours of live training every week. There's, conference calls, you can get on the world, as we know, with our little avatars, and it's just amazing how embraced I've been with the company, and that was really important. My company I was with for 10 years, great people, loved it, but it was time for me to make a move that I can better help my sellers and my buyers and be more progressive with the world. What a great timing, who would have thought that we would have, when I changed my licenses in February and then we went into this quarantine. I mean, the timing was impeccable, that we can do everything via a computer. I mean, and when we weren't allowed to attend closings, well, EXP already does it that way. They just, the title companies, they can just email us our statements and just pictures of the check, and it's direct deposit. But I like being there for my clients, but it's just they're so ahead of the game. That's important, and I know it's been important to my clients, and they've mentioned it already, and just seeing the difference.
Our virtual world that we have is incredible. I mean, we were built for this. This is not like we have to do business any different than before. We were built for everything we have here. Now, one of the things, Julie, that you're offering for sellers that you're going to be bringing to the market, and from what I know right now, you'll be the first agent to bring it to the Mid-Ohio Valley. But for sellers, you're going to be bringing the express offers. For those of you who don't know what that is, Julie's actually in classes right now where she's going to be able to bring cash offers to her sellers without them having to take any showings, and being able to go and buy a home without having to be a contingent offer, which means she has a cash buyer for the property. She's gonna be able to do that. She's going in classes right now. Stacy and I did it in Columbus already, but it's expressly for EXP agents only. We have billions and billions and billions of dollars behind us to buy properties and give sellers the flexibility of a flexible closing date. They get a cash buyer that can close within 3 to 4 business days without ever having to take a showing, without having to go through inspections, without having to worry about financing. It's a really incredible program. We're super excited for you to bring it to the Mid-Ohio Valley down there, Julie. It's going to be a great thing for your clients.
It'll be a whole new world down here with that. Another thing too that I'm doing with EXP is I am in their certified mentor coaching program. So as new agents come on to EXP, and I've talked to several people that have thought, about getting into real estate, which is exciting to me, but I will take them, I will teach them, I will train them, I will get them plugged into everything. But I will also be, have this certificate of the coach for that. So I'm excited about the mentorship program for agents.
Well, they couldn't ask for a better mentor. There's somebody that actually cares about them. There's a big difference between, like, all real estate companies do training, like training's available, but mentorship is when somebody gets in the trenches and does it with you. Right? They go on the listing appointment with you. They help you do your first open house. They go with you and help you do it versus just telling you what to do.
Exactly.
So we're super excited for you to help out all the agents down there in the Mid-Ohio Valley that's going to do that. What's a reason besides the collaboration that you've already talked about with EXP? You've also talked about the mentorship program. What's something else that an agent might be looking for?
Oh, gosh. Jim, so many things. And to the public, to the buyers and the sellers and everything, I'm still the same Julie. I'm doing the same thing I've always done. And I love it. I love it again. But there's so much more on the back end that I'm still doing exactly what I do and have always done, but I have so many more benefits. With the revenue sharing, I take stocks out of my checks. I got stocks, at my first closing. There's healthcare. I mean, these are like unheard of terms.
Healthcare. Talk about healthcare for a second for agents.
For real estate agents, a retirement plan for real estate. You don't hear
a retirement plan for real estate agents and healthcare plans starting at $9 a month.
I know. It's amazing.
So it's an incredible program for not just new agents, but also for veteran agents. If there's an agent out there watching this, we can get you some information that you can take a look at confidentially. But here's what's happening. EXP allows agents to get all the benefits that used to in the past only go to brokers. And now they can get that themselves. They can get residual income. They can have ownership in the company. They can have a healthcare plan, all the training, all the technology taken care of for them. And the best for producers, it's the best split in the industry, real estate split.
It is, Jim. And it's an interesting point because, I've seen it already. I'm going to CAP this year. My goal is I'm an agent with EXP, and this is my very first year in doing this. And oh my gosh, I wish I'd have known about it 10 years ago, when I made this switch, but that's okay. There's just so much opportunity here, still doing what I love. Really no different. I'm out there with my buyers and my sellers, but the back end is really, really amazing.
Julie, tell everyone, what does that mean, cap? A lot of agents don't know what that means because their brokers don't offer that. What's it mean to cap?
Oh, well, after I cap, I'll be at 100%. And then, maybe some agents are already at 100%. But if you are, that's great, but there's more to it. I will actually make more than 100% because of the revenue share and the stock program.
And also the ability for you to become an icon agent. We're looking forward to you becoming an icon agent where not only will you be contributing to mentoring agents there in the Mid-Ohio Valley, but you'll also be able to mentor agents in our virtual world. And you'll be able to earn your split back that you paid to the broker. You'll be able to earn that back in company stock, effectively operating at much better than 100% split. We have the best split in the industry for agents who are performers who are interested in helping their fellow agents.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
That's a great part on that.
It's a wonderful opportunity, for big hitters in the industry, but it's also a fantastic opportunity for someone new looking at getting licensed in real estate because of all the coaching and training and support. I'm talking 24/7 support. So it's good for both experienced and checking it out.
Yeah, and the great part about it for new agents is the reason, if you're a newer agent or if you're somebody thinking about getting into real estate, okay, and the reason most don't make it is not because they don't want to win, it's because they don't have a mentor. Because here's the dirty secret. Are we allowed to tell the dirty secret, Julie, about real estate to the new people watching? Here's the dirty secret. In the past, in traditional old school real estate companies, the experienced agents didn't want you to make it. They didn't want you to make it because you were another mouth to feed, right? But with EXP, our compensation program is this. It takes the most experienced agents like Julie and incentivizes people like her to help you win. And when you win, she wins, and we all win together. We have a saying that says the rising tide floats all boats. So if you've been thinking about getting into real estate, get with Julie. She can show you how you can take your classes online, totally safe, help you so you can pass your test, and then mentor you so you can have success in real estate. Whether you want to go part-time or spare time, she can do that for you. If you're a seller, you want to get with her because she's working on the Express Offers program. And did we tell them about the buyer? I can't remember. Did we tell them about your buyer deal that you had, the Love Your Home guarantee? Did we talk about that yet?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell them, if you don't love your home, you'll sell it for them for free. What kind of deal is that?
Yeah.
So in the first year of owning your home, it's a program where if for some reason, maybe you don't like your neighbors or something like that, you just get back with Julie, you bought it from her, she'll sell it for you for free. Love your home guarantee. I mean, what kind of deal is that? That's what I call skin in the game, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and these are all new terms here, Jim, in the Mid-Ohio Valley. Yeah, I mean, you know that.
Hey, you're a groundbreaker, right? You're a game changer on this. And look, we're doing a Facebook Live with a FaceTime going at the same time. I mean, who else could come up with all this, right? I wanted to congratulate you, Julie, on all the massive success. You're going to be an incredible agent. You're going to be a super mentor to people down there. Any buyers and sellers, investors get to work with you are super lucky. Stacey and I couldn't be more excited, over the moon, to have you part of the EXP family, for sure.
Thank you. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Well, we were out there live on Facebook. You'll have to check it out and see some people. You had some fans on there that were on there saying some good things to you. But we'll be seeing you here really soon. We're having our EXP virtual conference is going to be in the cloud. If you're an agent, Julie can get you a free pass to be able to go into our virtual world confidentially. You'll be able to go in there with an avatar. It's a little cartoon character that goes up in there. And you can check out everything we have to offer. Here's what I call it. You can try it before you buy it. And so she's got a link. Get back to her. She'll let you know how to get in there. She'll get you registered so you can go in, check it out, test us out, give us a test drive before you make a move. And we'd love to have you be part of the EXP family. So thank you so much, Julie. Good luck down there on the river. Anything else you want to add before we wrap up?
No, just everybody be safe. And it's a pleasure being on here with you, and thank you all for watching.
And Julie's having lots of success, and she's busy, but she's not too busy for you. So hit her up, Mr. Buyer, Miss Seller, or Investor.
Right. Thank you, Jim.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We'll see you.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, Julie.